Okay, folks, it's that time of the year again to take a little look at some predictions coming right at you. We have League Two. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time we are taking a look at the 2019-2020 League 2 campaign, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things League 2 related, Bradford Rovers related, whoa, football related. We're going to all here under one roof. Now, what we do here on the we don't just pish everybody in the leagues. We do it the hard way. That's right, predicting each and every one of the matches for League 2, and they are going on right behind me, right here, right now. So I did this the legitimate way. I'm not taking the piss. We'll take a look at the league table, the final league table, in just a second. Before we get stuck into that, I've got some admin for you folks, just to let you know that currently I am not predicting each and every one of the match days for League 2, but you can make me do it, and that is becoming Patreon members, boys and girls. If you become Patreon members and at least subscribe to the lowest tier, which is $1 a month, even if it's just one of yours, then I'll have to go and record the stinking League 2s each and every match days. Whew, that would be a bit of a hard work. $1 to make me work. So if you want to make that happen, get involved with the Patreon, boys and girls. And while I still have you, give me your own thoughts and predictions about League 1, where you expect your team to finish, or maybe even stick your own prediction table in the old comment section down below. And I'll tell you all how to do that in a second. Meanwhile, I just want to get cracking on my own league, so let's take a look at it. Okay, folks, we do our prediction leagues a little bit different than most other channels out there. We don't start from the bottom, we start from the middle, boys and girls. So obviously, kind of be a to tease you a little bit. So we're going to start smack dab in the middle, and once again, I predicted each and every one of these results. So I've not just dish dash dosh dosh. I've done it the hard way. So let's kick it off with 13th spot in the league, I believe, and it's Carlisle United. Do we take that? No, we take on Oldham. I think we took on Carlisle last time out, and when I say we, I mean these boys. So Carlisle will be safe as houses, you know, nowhere near the top, nowhere near the bottom, right smack dab in the middle, safe as you like. Into 14th spot, we have Crewe Alexandra, obviously a traditional club, been around a while, produced a lot of good quality players back in the day. Struggling a little bit these days, but 14th spot, they should be happy with that. Into 15th spot, we've got Oldham Athletic. We will be duking it out with Oldham in the League Cup, in the Carabao Cup, early doors in August. Hopefully we'll put some 6 goals past you and make it a good old day for you. Ultimately, you guys might turn us over and we go crashing out of the cup. Obviously, last season, a bit of a topsy-turvy thing with managerial-wise. Did have Scholesy Boy in there for a little bit. I just don't know. Oldham deserve to be much higher than this, especially should be at least League 1. Even possibly pushing for Championship, but ultimately shit has gone wrong fast over there. Into 16th spot, we have Colchester United. Again, a club I used to keep an eye on as well. They were League 1 for a few years, but ultimately they're just stuck right now in League 2. Can't seem to be competing up here, just sort of down. This is sort of their zone at the moment. Into 17th, we have Cheltenham Town, another team that you just can't call. There's a lot of teams that are like wishy-washy teams. They could all surprise you and be up here, but ultimately I just think they're going to be mid-table. Again, these guys here are nowhere near the deadly duo, which is the relegation spots. Ultimately, they're safe. They will not push. They will not trouble anything. They'll grind out some results, but this from like 9th to 19th, there's 10 teams in there that could fluctuate pretty easy. Cambridge are another one of them. Again, not tipped by many to go up and not tipped by many to go down. Should be stuck in the middle of the table, and ultimately that's where I think they'll finish in the 18th spot. Into 19th, we have Stevenage, a team that's been floating in and out the non-league and League 2 for a few years, but this is probably their level at best. They probably could even go down, but I think they've got too much in the tank, or there are two teams worse off than Stevenage. And that same could be said for Port Vale, a team that has got rivalries in the Championship with Stoke. Unfortunately, they are worlds apart at this stage. So Port Vale, well, I think they'll have a tough old season, finishing in 20th spot. In the 21st spot, we have Grimsby Town. They'll do just enough, because this is where the vacuum is. These 21st to 24th. Interchangeable, to be honest with you, but I think Grimsby, they were linked with a very good player. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and it would have been surprising if they pulled it off. Yeah, Grimsby will struggle. They'll struggle because they were struggling last season, and they could have been sucked into the mix last season. But unfortunately, or fortunately, they'll have just enough in the tank to get themselves out of danger and keep my heads above water. The 22nd spot, the luckiest team in the league. It is Macclesfield Town. Sol Campbell's here, full season at the helm. It's not, to be honest with you, not much is going to change. I don't think it's going to be a revelation this season. I still think the setup of Macclesfield is not cut out for further than 20th. To be honest with you, I think they're battling, they're pissing against the wind, no matter who's in charge. So, unfortunately, it'll be another season of struggles. They'll do just enough with Campbell. I think they'll keep their heads above water. But going down to non-league will be Morecambe FC. They just survived last season, but they will make it. They will go down fighting. They'll with kicking and screaming. But unfortunately, it's too little, too late for Morecambe. They will go down alongside Crawley Town. Yes, they had a shit few seasons as well. They were tipped by a lot of people last season to be further up the pecking order, but unfortunately they struggled, and they're going to struggle worse this season, and they'll go down fighting. Not really. They'll go just down. Into the 12th spot we go, and it is Swindon Town. Here we go, top half of the table. This is the nitty-gritty. Swindon, a decent side as well. I remember them in the Premier League in their first season, but now they are here, hanging on for dear life into League 2. Into the 11th spot we have Walsall. They could finish a lot higher than this. They could actually finish playoff bound, but unfortunately, I think they're, again, this season in League 2, some very difficult teams, a lot of heavyweights. You've got your Plymouths, your Bradfords, your Mansfields. You've got some other bad boys in there as well. I can't think of the top of my head. We'll see them in a minute. The Forest Greens, your Newport Counties, all teams that have been knocking on the door. Unfortunately, they didn't get the job done last time out. So, Northampton Town as well, another decent. Walsall got relegated last season. So, I just think it's a. Did they get relegated? They might have gone. Anyway, they recently relegated from League 1 to this division. They'll struggle this. Well, they don't struggle. They'll just won't have enough quality to get themselves into playoff contention. Into 10th spot, Exeter City, a team that's been knocking on the door throughout the past few seasons, but unfortunately no joy this time out. Again, they'll finish in 10th spot. 4 teams will get promoted, remember, so top 3, and then 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th for the playoffs. It's 9th spot, we got Newport County. Did they make the playoffs last season? I think they were there or thereabouts, just shy, but they'll be just shy once again. 9th spot for them. Unfortunately, no joy. They'll remain in this division for another season. Into 8th spot, yep, Leyton Orient. Got a soft spot for these bad boys as well. Terrible news managerial wise, with Justin Edinburgh passing away shortly after their promotion from non-league. Losing key players as well. Karoma, I think he's gone. Macaulay Bond's gone. A couple other big time players as well. They'll do okay for 8th. Some people have them higher. I think they'll be doing it for Justin Edinburgh and his family and all that kind of stuff, but they'll just miss out, and it might be a slim margin between 8th and playoffs. Into 7th spot, here we go, playoff territory now, and it is Forest Green Rovers. It's them vegans. Obviously, they did playoffs last season as well, so they'll be in the thick of things once again, knocking on the door. It'd be good for Forest Green if they can get themselves promoted, but I just don't think. I think there's too much quality in those top 6 spots. I think the void between 6th and 7th could be massive. And we're talking Mansfield Town again. Been knocking on the door for a few years now to get themselves into League 1, but unfortunately they're going to have to do it the hard way. 100%, because I think the Bradfords, the Plymouths, the Northampton Towns, they're all, and there's other teams in here that look at it. They're finishing 6th. You know, there's some big boys up here, and it's going to be difficult to squeeze by these bad boys. Into 5th, we have Salford City. That's right, promoted last time out with Leyton Orient. A lot of people tip these boys to be champions once again. I just think, hang on a minute. You know, you walk before you run, boys and girls. But I think you might get promoted via the playoffs, but I don't think top 2 is, or top 3 is because you're battling up against some experienced teams that have been close to getting promoted to the Championship, not within the past 24 months. So we're talking Scunthorpe United. That's right, decent team there. Again, they were knocking on the door for promotion for a few seasons, especially when we were in League 1. Rovers last season, obviously shit season for them, getting themselves relegated on like the last kick of the day or something like that. But they've got the quality there to get themselves back up in the first attempt. Unfortunately, they'll have to do it the hard way through the playoffs. Into 3rd spot, we have Northampton Town, obviously relegated the season when Rovers were in League 1. Didn't do very well last season. Actually had quite a bit of a shitty season on their standards, but ultimately they will finish into 3rd spot and get themselves promoted automatically. Top 3 spots for Northampton Town. Into 2nd spot we go, and it is Bradford City. Big GB at the helm should get them job first time at the asking. Obviously, they were knocking on the door for Championship football not too long ago. Had a shit season when we were in League One. Had a shitter season last season, getting themselves relegated with Bowyer at the helm, but unfortunately came in too late. But they will get it right this time, and they'll get it right automatically. Top 2, and that needs to be decided. It is the Green Army, Plymouth. Yep, they're only here for a holiday. Plymouth Argyle will get themselves over the line. First attempt. I think they got a good manager. I think they picked up Berry's manager. Is that right? Who swapped League 1 for League 2 to take over the helm here at Adams Park. I can't remember. Home Park. Woo, it's up there. It's in there. It's in the locker. So Plymouth will get themselves promoted at the first attempt as champions. They will become champions of League 2 and get themselves over the line. Now, folks, just because I put them like that, I want to show you, if I can do, the full league for you. So this is what the league will end up, if I can get there. Plymouth will top the pops with 1 point ahead of Bradford. Very tight at the top. Northampton a couple of points off as well. Scunthorpe unlucky with 88 points. Looks like it's actually quite tight between Salford and Leyton Orient in 6th spot. As for Crawley, they will go down with 27 points. Morecambe with 30. And Macclesfield just enough, 32 points. Anyway, that is just my predictions for the league. What are your thoughts? Give me your predictions in your comment section down below. And while I still have you, a bit of admin for you. Once again, I am not predicting each and every one of the match days, unfortunately, but you can make me do it. And that's becoming a Patreon member, boys and girls. I offered a new perk for $1. $1 a month. If I can get 1 or 2 guys subscribed, I'll do exclusive match day by match day predictions for League 2. Make me earn my keep. So if you are interested, become Patreon members. $1 a month. So make me work, earn my keep. And yeah, if you want to do your own predictions for the league, and put the whole table in the comment section down below, that'd be much appreciated. Now, if you want to do that, you head over to worldfootball.net, find your way over to League 2, and they have a table calculator down there, and you could do what I just did. Predict. It does take a bit of your time. It's not easy. You have to go through each one of the matches and calculate it. It'll give you the prediction, just like I did for this and all the other divisions I've got right on the channel. Anyway, folks, if you want more information, make sure you smash the subscribe. There's the channel there. Just want to let you know that I am also doing a fantasy football league for the Premier League. I want to let you know, I want you guys to know about it. A link to that bad boy is right up there in the gym, right in the top left-hand corner. If you want to get involved, it is free to enter. If you are doing the flipping fantasy football, you might as well just punch that code in anyway. It gives you a free shot at some monthly prizes. I'm talking $10, £10 a month cash prize for a manager of the month, and also a $100 or £100 grand prize for the winner, the champion of the Blackburn Rovers Cash Cow Fantasy Football League. I'll do weekly update videos right here on the channel, so let you know where you stand in the league. You'll have a look at it live right here, well, not live, on the channel. So yeah, free to enter, get stuck in it. I'll also do some updates via Twitter as well, so make sure you follow me at Rovers to keep me up to date with the fantasy football. And if you're stuck for something to do on a Saturday in the month of September and beyond, I'll be doing live watch-alongs for the mighty Blackburn Rovers as we try to claw our way up the table into the Premier League. It's a big old ask. It's a big old ask. But if you want to get stuck in there, the Twitter or the Twitch logo or whatever the fuck it is, pardon my language, whatever the thing it is, link, it's down below, so get stuck in. Follow me on Twitch, and you can see me live watch-alongs. And it's not just my face. Some stats going on behind me. We did one of these last season with watching the Bolton game. But anyway, once again, if you want to show some love for the platform, Patreon members, I'm open to them. A link to that sucker also down below. And again, there's some link to my other social media platforms as well. I am very vocal on Twitter, and also do the old Twitch every now and then. Okay, folks, that's all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up, give it some love, boys and girls. Make sure it pops up on the old algorithm, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give you bang up to date with all things League 2 related, Blackburn Rovers related. Whoa, but we're all here under one roof. And give me your thoughts and predictions in the old comment section down below. What you think will happen in League 2? Are your boys going to get promoted? Will Bradford do the number with GB in charge? What are the Green Army? Are they going to get themselves promoted at the first attempt? Anyway, I'll let you get out of it until I see you all again. Thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.